Hey everyone, welcome back to another story time with me. Now, you may remember that time where I told my favorite story, The Three Little Pigs, back in February 26th. Well, today, some of my special guests are going to tell my favorite story, The Three Little Pigs. Can you guess who? That's right! It's these guys right here. Steve Burns, Donovan Patton, and Cruz. This was filmed back in 2020, where Steve Burns, Donovan Patton, and Cruz stayed home during quarantine. Yep, this was filmed for the last 5 years. So, are you ready to hear these guys tell my favorite story? Awesome! Here we go. Take it away, Cruz and Steve Burns, Donovan Patton.
Once upon a time, there was a mother pig who had three little pigs that grew old enough to leave the house.
Donovan Patton is a mother pig.
All of you. I'm old and tired. I want to read a book. You've been running around inside for a bunch of years now. I got to feed you all the time. You're a lot of work.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, we'll leave it anyway, because we're old enough to go. Bye, Ma!
Yeah, the youngest one is 25 now. Oh, they're gone. I miss them. Maybe they'll call, FaceTime.
Ow. Having left the house, they realized they needed somewhere to live. So they got working on their own place. The first little pig was very lazy. He didn't want to work at all. He just wanted to dance and play. So he built his house out of straw.
Yeah, and Steve Burns did not only play the first little pig, but he did play the second pig and third little pig too. Check it out.
Can I just not? I just kind of want to dance and play. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna use the straw. Does that work? That's cool.
And he danced and he played for the rest of the day. The second little pig saw his brother dancing and playing and wanted to join him. So
I want to dance.
He built his house out of sticks.
But real quick, I'm just gonna make a house out of these sticks right here, and then we're gonna dance. All right? House. Not too much work. Sticks. Domo arigato. Stick house.
Now the third little pig saw her brothers dancing and playing and wanted to join them too, but realized she needed a house strong enough to weather the storms and decided to build her house out of bricks, complete with a fine chimney and a fireplace and solar panels. It was pretty much off the grid at this point.
Yeah, because the brick house is very strong indeed,
Yeah, you guys do all your dancing and all your playing with your inferior houses. I'm gonna make my house out of bricks. It's a brick house.
It was mighty, and it wasn't
Very
going to
mighty.
fall down. The next day, a wolf happened to pass by the lane where the three little pigs lived, and he saw the straw house and smelled the pig inside.
Look, there's our friend Donovan Patton and dressed as a wolf. Remember that time in the Blue Zone episode, Little Blue Riding Hood, where Donovan Patton dressed up as a wolf in Jennifer's favorite story, Little Red Riding Hood? But, well, in this story, Donovan Patton is dressed up as a wolf too. Whoa, how cool is that?
Oh, now, I just gotta say, a lot of people would smell a pig like that, and they'd be like, that's a dirty pig. But, I went to a wolf gastronomy school, and, to me, I'm smelling all kinds of things. I smell nothing but potential on a plate. So, gonna do is I'm gonna go see if I can trick that pig into getting eaten. Let me see. Should I? You know what though? Manners first. I'm still gonna knock. I'm still gonna knock on this pig's house.
Knock he did.
Little pig, let me in.
But the little pig saw the wolf's big paws through the keyhole and answered back.
No way, bro. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Not today, pig. Wolf.
Pig wolf. You just call me a pig? Well, because of that, I'm gonna huff. And I'm gonna puff. And I'm gonna blow your house in.
Uh-oh, the wolf's gonna blow the straw house in.
So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down. The wolf opened his jaws very wide, bit down as hard as he could. The little pig escaped and ran away to hide with his brother. Ooh, the wolf, having missed his meal, continued down the lane until he saw a house made of sticks, and he smelled 2 pigs inside.
Now, I just gotta say, these construction materials do not hold in smell whatsoever. I can smell those pigs right through all of the holes in those stick and straw houses. It's in terms of building materials, I gotta say, second rate. However, still hungry. And like Mama always told me, what's better than 1 pig for lunch? 2 pigs for lunch, right? Who's with me? So I'm gonna knock on this house here and see if they'll just let me eat them or something. Let's just see. You never know unless you ask, right? Okay.
No.
Little pigs, let me in.
No way, man. No way. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
Are you sure?
No way.
What if I told you I'm selling magazine subscriptions?
We don't even know what magazines are, man. Print media's dead.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. It's a good point. It's a fair point. I didn't even have a pen. So, you know what? I'm gonna huff, and I'm gonna puff, and I'm gonna blow your house in. How you like them apples?
And those apples were strong indeed,
Yeah.
because he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house down.
Oh, the stick house. This is blue too. Got blue
Being
too.
greedy, tried to catch both pigs at once.
Come here. No. What? You're supposed to stay next to each other and not move a lot so that I can just, get you and eat you.
But the 2 little pigs scrambled away as fast as their little hooves could carry them. The wolf chased them down the lane and almost caught them, but they made it to the brick house and slammed the door closed before the wolf could catch them. Frightened, the 3 little pigs knew the wolf wanted to eat them. Ooh. And the wolf hadn't eaten all day and worked up a large appetite chasing the pigs around. And he knew there were 3 pigs inside by the smell of it.
You know what? Pretty sure they're inside. Man, wow. Look at this house. What is this? This is brick? Sensible, let me just say. That is
It's a brick house.
mighty. Well, let me see here. It seems pretty high tech though, so I'm gonna use this. Where I was knocking before, I'm gonna use this this fancy monitoring doorbell security system.
A doorbell.
Hello, who is it?
It's the wolf. I'm really hungry. I'm too hungry to think of any other excuses. Come on, little pigs, let me in. Let me in.
Not by the hair wisecracks about my being.
Well, I wasn't gonna say anything. To be honest with you, like I was just going to eat you. Is that cool?
No, not
What?
today, Wolfie.
Oh, come on. You know what? I'm just gonna huff, and I'm gonna puff, and I'm gonna blow your house in. You ready for this?
Hope he's not gonna blow the brick house down, because the brick house is too strong.
And he huffed, and he puffed, and he puffed, and he puffed. But he could not blow the house down.
The wolf is out of breath.
At last, the wolf was so out of breath that he couldn't huff or puff anymore.
Yeah.
So he stopped and thought a bit. This was too much for the wolf. Filled with rage, he realized there was a chimney he could slide down.
Guys, we forgot about the chimney, guys.
Summer.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go up the chimney. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna climb all the way up. And I'm just gonna.
The chimney? Donovan, Patton, the wolf is gonna climb up the chimney.
Yeah, totally do something about that.
I got an idea.
The third little pig, being the smart engineer she was, then fashioned a door, which went into a slide and went right back outside. So the wolf slid down the chimney. The pigs pulled the lever. The door slid down, and the wolf slid right through the house and outside again.
Scram, Wolfie.
That was not part of the plan, but I do love a good slide. So I just gotta say, that was pretty well done. I mean, if I'm a sucker for anything, it's pig lunches and slides. And I'll take either, you know. I also just remembered I left a peanut butter sandwich back at home. You know, it's got the grape jelly that I like. I should just go eat that. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. There's all been a big misunderstanding. See ya.
Okay, bye.
Fed up, the big bad wolf went back home. And the three little pigs celebrated with a housewarming party for the third little pig. And they all lived happily ever after.
Yeah. All right. It's a brick house. It's wolf-proof mighty.
Wow, that was a great story. That Steve Burns, Donovan, Patton, and Dela Cruz tell a story of my favorite story, The Three Little Pigs, for the last 5 years. Thanks so much for having storytime with me, and thanks for having storytime with Steve Burns, Donovan, Patton, and Dela Cruz.